Greetings, my name is Faith Clary, Manager of Regional and Engagement Programs. Thank you for joining the USC Alumni Day of Service host information session. For this meeting, your audio has been muted. Please use the raise hand function or chat feature to ask any question. Also, this meeting is being recorded for note-taking purposes. Today's agenda, we will discuss host responsibilities, the time and the process of Alumni Day of Service. So a little bit about Alumni Day of Service. Alumni Day of Service is a day of simultaneous virtual and in-person volunteer service across the globe. This year, Alumni Day of Service will take place on Saturday, August 7th, 2021. Now, there are a few things that are different this year. We have reimagined the Alumni Day of Service experience while adhering to the COVID-19 safety guidelines. The biggest change for this year is that Alumni Day of Service will be held in the summer, August 7th. We are streamlining projects based on regions and also posting all projects for volunteer registration beginning on June 1st. Volunteers will have the option to participate in virtual projects and have their commemorative gifts mailed directly to them. Now, due to the USC Alumni Association COVID-19 guidelines and the limited capacity that all projects must adhere to, all volunteers must register by August 1st. We will accept no walk-ups for any of our Alumni Day of Service projects. The USC Alumni Association COVID guidelines. We understand that each country and city may have varying COVID-19 guidelines. For the purpose of Alumni Day of Service, we are asking our volunteers to follow local and USC Alumni Association guidelines for public gatherings. Please wear face masks or protective face coverings, maintain social distance of 6 feet or more. We are also limiting the project size. For indoor projects, we have a 25 participant max, and for outdoor projects, we have a 50 participants max. Please follow your local or state at USC Alumni Association guidelines, whichever capacity is less. For larger projects, please provide multiple volunteer shifts. So as a project host, you do have a few responsibilities. Of course, the most important being to locate and secure a volunteer site. Some of our more popular projects have been community cleanups, school beautification projects, and regional food banking. Securing your project location should be completed before you submit your project submission form. As a project host, you will be the liaison for the USC Alumni Office, for your project site, and for your volunteers. On the day of your project, we would like for you to help ensure that all of our volunteers are adhering to the USC Alumni Association COVID-19 guidelines. Please share your photos of your project and your group members getting together and giving back to the community. Also, we would like to make sure that once your project has completed, that you submit your sign-in sheets that are provided by our offices so that we can acknowledge your project volunteers and that we're able to join you on the Alumni Day of Service Day. You know, Alumni Day of Service is a tradition that our USC family looks forward to annually. And we want to make sure that everyone that would like to participate can do so safely. So our timeline looks a bit like this. Leading up to Alumni Day of Service, you will receive email reminders of the dates that are currently displayed, as well as see these dates on our website. Some of the major dates to remember are the project submission period, which began on May 1st and will end on May 23rd. Volunteer registration for all projects will begin on June 1st and it will close on August 1st. So the process of Alumni Day of Service. When selecting a project, you want to keep in mind if your project will be virtual or in person. Consider the following things: your group size, remembering that the USC Alumni Association has a certain capacity for your group projects. Will you require various time shifts for your project? And does your project site have age restrictions for volunteers? Once you have confirmed this information, please submit your host form to alumni.usc.edu/service. After you submitted your project, as a host, you receive project approval email. And this will include your project registration link as well as your Alumni Day of Service social media graphics so that you can share and promote your community project. Volunteer registration will open on June 1st and close on August 4th. On August 1st. On August 4th, as a host, you will receive a complete list of volunteers for your project so that you know who you can expect the day of. This year, we are doing things a little bit different when it comes to the commemorative gift. Gifts will be mailed directly to each volunteer prior to the Alumni Day of Service. Now, these gifts are guaranteed for those volunteers that have registered by the priority registration date of June 30th. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great evening or morning and fight on.